everyone, welcome back to our channel.
If you're new here, my name is Ian and this is Jesse.
Go ahead and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos we post, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. So babe, drum roll please. It is time for the long-awaited video. I've kind of put this off talking about it, not because it's a big deal or anything, but just because it's something that people ask us about all the time. So I figured, why not go ahead and explain the whole Justin Bieber situation. So,
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, so as most of you know, or maybe not, I don't know, but I'll just explain the story as if no one has ever heard about it. So, I was sitting at my job. I worked at a gym at the time. I was sitting at the front desk, and my manager came in and said, have I ever like explained the story to you before? Like
not in detail.
No, okay, so
not in detail.
I was sitting at the front desk and I was sitting with another coworker. Our manager walked in and she said, hey guys, like we need to post on social media more. Every shift you need to make a post on our gym Instagram page. So my coworker and I grabbed a Bang energy drink out of the fridge. I stood in front of the Fitness on Broughton sign and we made a little boomerang. We posted on Instagram, and so that was it. I was logged into the gym's Instagram page on my phone. So we were sitting there, or I was just sitting there at the computer, phone was on the desk. I was like folding some towels or whatever, and all of a sudden, I look down and it says, Justin Bieber wants to send you a message. You know how like you get the message request if you don't follow each other? It said Justin Bieber wants to send you a message, and I was like, okay. Like I thought, you know, there's a million like fan accounts out there and stuff like that, so I was like, okay, whatever. Grabbed it, opened it up, and it said, who's that girl in your last post? And so I clicked the name, and that's when I saw that it had the check by the name, and I was like, what? So I clicked the profile, and it was literally him, like millions of whatever followers. And so I was just, honestly, I was like in shock. I kind of started like blacking out a little bit. I was like, this is not happening.
Instead of blacking out.
Yes, like I felt like I was gonna pass out.
Why?
It was weird, because I was like, why did this happen? Like, what is happening? I don't understand like why this is happening right now. So I immediately called him and I was like, babe, oh my gosh, guess who just messaged the gym and asked who I was? He was like, this is him. Let's like reenact the conversation.
I was playing the PlayStation at the time.
Me, I'm like freaking out, heart beating real fast. Call. Hello?
What's going on?
Babe, oh my gosh. Guess who just messaged the gym and asked who I was?
Who?
Justin Bieber.
Okay.
That's exactly what he said. He said, okay. Literally just like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, like what is this? Like why? I don't understand. This is so weird. I was literally freaking out. And he was like, okay. And so we got hung up, got off the phone. I called my mom and I told her. And then honestly, I was just like in shock. So I grabbed my phone, I went to Twitter, I screenshotted what he sent, and then I posted it. At the time, I had about 500 followers on Twitter. I didn't think anything would happen. I just tweeted and I said, did this actually just happen? Justin Bieber just messaged the gym that I work at and asked who I was. Ha ha ha, WTF. Because I was like, you know, like this is crazy. And I posted like the... So this is the actual tweet. And that was just showing it like on the gym page that this was the last post, and that's me, obviously. So I tweeted that and just like set my phone down. And all of a sudden, like my phone just started going off and going off and going off, and I was like, what in the world is happening? And by the time I had gotten done with work, like my phone was blowing up. I had to turn my notifications off on Twitter because it was going crazy. I ended up getting like 14,000 retweets and like 69,000 likes, which was crazy, obviously. I had 500 followers. I did not think that would happen. I ended up going from about 500 followers to now I have 8,800 followers, which is like insane to me. So
especially on Twitter.
That all happened, and then like after that happened, people were reaching out to me to like interview me about it, which was super weird. The only person I accepted like the interview from was I think it was Buzfeed, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so I answered some questions from Buzfeed, just like some typical questions. I'll link that article in the description. And really, everyone else was just kind of making stuff up about it. I also tweeted, so the main thing that people were like so mad about was because after I tweeted that, I was getting so much like hate and so many rude comments, and most people were saying like, you just messed up your chances for tweeting this out, like you're so stupid, why would you tweet that? Oh, he's never gonna want to talk to you. Pretty much just everyone telling me how dumb I was for putting that out there, because now he was never gonna talk to me.
So what you're saying is that if a celebrity texted you or emailed you or called you or FaceTimed you or whatever, you wouldn't show your friends, or you wouldn't show, I guess, the world, or post it on YouTube, or not YouTube, or Instagram or Twitter or something like that. You wouldn't do that? Like, exactly. How is she wrong from doing that? She wasn't saying anything else. All she said was, look what happened.
Yeah, that's what social media is for. You know, something crazy happens, you want to post about it. Exactly. That's exactly what I did. So after everyone was telling me that, kept telling me, you're so stupid, you're never gonna have a chance with him now because you tweeted that, I was like, I've got everything I need right here. And I posted 4 pictures of my boyfriend and I said, I have everything I need right here, because I did not like want a chance, you know what I mean? If that was even his intention, that's another thing. People were saying, you know, it's not like he asked you on a date, it's not like he wanted anything from that, and that's fine. I never tried to guess what his intentions were. I really didn't care to think that hard into it. I just kind of took it for what it was, and I was like, you know, this happened and whatever. I'm not going to try to sit around and guess what it was for.
But I'm just saying, but y'all, if it was, I don't know what your intentions were, but if they were bad, don't test my gangster, JB. Don't test it. I'm telling you.
Gosh.
I'm telling you.
Oh.
I don't know, but since I don't know what it was and what your intentions were and where you thought it would go or anything, I'm just gonna let it be. It is what it is, and I'm just, hey, I'm gonna leave it right there. Hey, y'all wanted to hear what I had to say? Okay, y'all wanted to hear what I had to say, and I said it.
I will say this, though. He was in Savannah that next weekend, which is just a little weird. I obviously still don't know his intentions, but that's a little weird. So that's pretty much the whole story. Now, I have a few questions from people that I want to answer. I posted on Instagram and asked people to send us questions if anyone has anything they want to know, because I know a lot of people are like curious about a few things. I think that the reason this kind of blew up so much is because he has so many fans, and you know, for a lot of people,
them believers are real.
Oh,
I just gotta say
my
that.
gosh.
Them believers are real.
We're gonna do a video like addressing the hate comments, because they are hilarious. Like little girls are so mad. Y'all
are rude. Y'all are ruthless.
We just got one like right now as we're recording this video. This happened months ago. We just got another comment. You want to read it to them what it said?
Was it on YouTube?
Yeah, it was on YouTube.
LOL, just seen JB on a yacht with a much hotter girl. I think he is good, but good for you for being a decent human being.
Yeah, so we get stuff like that all the time.
Or
yeah,
if it was
a very passive aggressive comment.
I get it, I don't know, but okay, cool.
Okay, so we have a few questions to answer. One of the questions we got is, or a main question actually that I get all the time is, if you were single, would you have pursued him? So the honest answer to that is no. For one, I am not into Justin Bieber like that. I know people are gonna say I'm lying, people are gonna say I'm crazy, but like that's the truth.
I mean, he has a good voice and all, but to me, I just don't think he's that attractive. I mean, I guess he was handsome when he was younger, but to me, I just don't feel like he was. So you
wouldn't have pursued him?
No, I wouldn't have pursued him.
So, and honestly, I would never like pursue someone like that. Like it's very like awkward for me, and one that would be like too much pressure. I just couldn't like go on a date with someone like that. I'm extremely like.
And she has morals, y'all. I mean, you calling her all these names because she didn't pursue him. Like, imagine if she did pursue him and all y'all would still be mad. It's just like a lose-lose situation, you know? Yeah,
for sure.
You can't win. So, she just took the best route for her.
Another question is, have you gotten hate mail from Justin Bieber fans? Not mail.
Not mail.
But like comments all the time.
Yes, social media mail.
We're gonna address those one day. Another person said, did you talk with him? No, we never like exchanged anything back and forth. A lot of people say, did you tell him who that was? And yeah, it was from, so the message went to the gym that I worked at Instagram. And they said, who's that girl in your last post? So he did send back my username, and that's it. It never went anywhere from there, obviously. Someone said, how does it feel to know that the GOAT, ugh, I don't even like saying that, Justin Bieber thinks you're worthy enough to be spoken about?
Is she, are you, what?
I didn't even know how to answer
Worthy
that.
enough? Like, he's a human being.
Yeah.
What do you mean he's worthy enough? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all are weird.
It doesn't, but to make it clear, I don't feel any like higher, better, whatever now that that has happened. Like it literally doesn't matter to me. I don't think of it as like a big deal. Maybe if I was one of those people who was like very into him, because I know a lot of people are, then maybe it would be different. But for me, I'm just like not into that. So I guess that's why I just don't really care. And I'm totally not trying to sound like I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I'm totally not trying to sound like bratty or like too good for this. It's just like honestly how I feel. I'm not much of a like care about things kind of person. So I will say it was crazy. How did your boyfriend react when you told him Justin Bieber was asking who you are? Okay. Well, no, seriously, we were on the way to Florida and a Justin Bieber song came on and he turned it off. God,
people don't work all the time. Still to this day, and it happened forever ago, still to this day, people will play Justin Bieber songs and look at me. My aircraft coordinator calls me Bieber. It's just, it's everywhere I go. It's funny, honestly. I mean, it's I gotten used to it and it's whatever. I mean, it's cool to talk about, I guess. But if I'm being honest here, if someone like Selena Gomez had messaged him on Instagram, I would be very angry. So I would totally understand if you were not happy. I mean, it was just, I wasn't mad about the situation. I was mad about how people reacted towards the situation. That's what made me get a type of way about it, you know, and every time when a song came on, I'd be like, okay, you try to talk to my girl or I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess. Yeah, again, we don't know his intentions. We will never know his intentions. A lot of people try to tell me like, oh my gosh, he was probably trying to put you in a music video. But to be honest, how realistic is that? No, I don't know. It is weird that he was in Savannah that next weekend, but still, I really don't even care to know his intentions, honestly. Do you? Like I said, JB, don't test my answer, bro. You don't want it. I got like 30 pounds on you, bro. Someone said, why did he want to know who you were? I don't know. Because she's bad. It's a good question. Someone said, it's because you looked like his friend in high school. Why did you have to think he was meaning it like that? How do you know that? Exactly. How do you know what his friends were in high school? You know? Exactly. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Y'all are hilarious. Yeah. So, I hope we've addressed everything that needed to be addressed about this topic. Obviously, it was a crazy situation, and thankfully, it has turned into some good outcomes. Yeah, there's definitely some good sides to it. A lot of people ask me, you know, like how many followers and stuff did you gain from this? So there's people that follow me on Instagram probably that have never heard of this, probably don't even know that a few months ago, like right before this happened, I had about 2,000 followers on Instagram, I think. As soon as this happened, I went up to, now I've got like 36,000. So that's a plus, I will say. Thank you for that. Also, I gained, I think, 17,000 followers on my fitness Instagram. And like I said earlier, I gained like 8,000 followers on my Twitter. So, I mean, all in all, that was pretty cool. Just because I think that we've kind of used it to our advantage. Somewhat, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's a bonus. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it was a
definitely a once in a lifetime kind of thing. I think it's pretty random. Like being on
Marcy.
Was it recording?
Hey, why are you doing that?
Dang, now it's gonna... I think one of the things that was pretty cool, that's definitely a once in a lifetime kind of experience, is just being on things like E-News and on other news channels and like all over like the internet news articles.
Australia,
from Australia, China, like everywhere was like reaching out to me and stuff, which was like pretty cool. I didn't hear much like hate towards me, which was awesome.
No, I'm talking about the Kid Craddock in the morning.
Oh yeah, well, okay, I didn't hear much hate from me from the news people, which was good until one morning we were in the car and we were listening to the Kid Craddock morning show, and I love that morning show. Like I would listen to it all the time and it was like my favorite thing, and so they were about to talk about it and I was like, oh my gosh, they're about to talk about it. I was like so excited, I had my phone out recording, and then they just like slammed me.
Boom! Drop the bomb on
Yeah,
us.
so like I stopped recording, I was like tearing up, and then I was like, you know what? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I really don't care what they think anyway. They didn't reach out to ask any questions, to hear the real side. So it was whatever. That was really the only bad thing I heard talked about me, besides all the like hate comments, but of course you're gonna get those on Instagram and stuff. But other than that, yeah, it was a pretty cool experience, honestly. So I guess that's it. Finally got it out there, explained my side, explained what happened. So I guess the next time we talk about this, we're gonna address some of the hate comments just because they're hilarious and like why not. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Don't forget to smash the subscribe button and the like button, give it a thumbs up, and leave us a comment and tell us what you think about it. And there'll be more videos to come.
Bye guys.